Hey peeps, I went with Fire Engine Red today. Son of a... I didn't say that. My husband's outside, he just walked past the window and I immediately get camera shy, but I stop myself so I don't have to edit that out. This week is the hardest to get on, and I always start my videos with a ramble. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I told him, I was like, don't go by the window, because then I get shy and won't want to talk. Whatever. He's like, as he walks past. Wasted a minute. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to leave this in because it's just me. I had a thought the other day. Last time I went to chemo. They were renovating. And the woman who I always have to state my last name and birth date. And when I went, they were renovating, so the woman that I had to say that to was actually sitting, there was like a glass shield here, she was like 2 seats behind that. There's 2 women that sit here, and then there's a far desk, and she was at the far desk, and I was like, oh great. But I was actually able to holler through my mask, pass the glass back to her, my last name and my birth date, which made me remember back to the beginning when I almost needed somebody with me, even though I couldn't have anybody, because my voice wouldn't carry. I couldn't get that much volume because my one vocal cord was paralyzed because of a tumor. And I just remembered how far I've come. And it's true of so many different things, but my voice is one of them. It's a big one. Because last summer was so hard to be able to, like, by the end of the summer it had started coming back a little bit, and it was really amazing, but it was so hard to like holler over people or like be in a group of people, or, well, it's hard anyway because of COVID, but it just got me thinking about how far it's actually come. Whereas most of the time when I'm just talking normal in like a normal setting, my voice almost sounds normal, which is great because not having a voice is so hard. And then I also started thinking about even my physical health, like of course, like the cancer, but like my overall physical health with my blood work coming back, it's always so good. I'm just so grateful that I'm actually still healthy in that regard, but even as in terms of like being able to do stuff, because I remember like that first stretch, that first year on chemo, like it was very hard to get moving and get doing stuff, and I was out of breath a lot, and just I noticed, like, we went ice fishing and I was like helping dig and push the shack and move it around, and I was like scooping the holes, and now that our shack's off, I was like running back and forth. We had holes on the ice, and I was like running back and forth to each hole and like scooping them out, and like we would get bites on simultaneous holes, and I was running around, and when we weren't catching fish I would just keep moving from hole to hole and jig for a while. And I just remember the first winter I would just sort of sit and I wouldn't leave the shack, and I'm not coughing all the time, I'm not like waking up coughing, don't have like a sore throat from coughing, because I was coughing so much before, and not all my energy is wasted on that. I'm so grateful when I think about that, because it could be so much worse, and I'm so happy that I'm able to do things with my husband, and we're able to kind of have a life still. Mental health, there's three big things that have just come a long way. My mental health, I've just had to like redefine a lot of things, and for a little while I was destroyed, I was terrified. October was not a good one. I spent mode that whole month just being, until I got all my tests back and I knew exactly where I was at, and yeah, it was a tough one. And I had some like a nerve calmer and sleep aid, and I was on all kinds of stuff. I wasn't sleeping I was like curled up on the couch because I just couldn't sleep, so I had the TV on constantly. I did a couple weeks of that, and just yeah, finally I just when I knew exactly where I was at, and I relented, and I gave it to God, and chose to have faith and just go at it. I haven't really looked back. I have my moments, but I don't allow myself to stay there. I thank you guys for watching my escapades and sharing in my journey, and it's definite therapy, and it's like expanding my support group. So I love my YouTube channel.